Hi guys, welcome back to Champagne Talks with LA. I'm your host, Lucie Adeosun, and I'm back to sip some more champagne and dive into the lives and realities of some of the hottest talent in the entertainment industry. Joining us this week is a very, very special guest. Welcome to the stage, Bryn.
How are you?
I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me on Champagne Talks with LA. How are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You look gorgeous.
Thank
I'm
you.
feeling this outfit. It's different.
It's just chilled. It's chilled vibes
I know,
today.
but every time I see you, like you just bring in like this kind of like rock chick with a little bit of edge, bit of swag. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I feel like it's your own vibe.
Oh, thank you.
So, are you a fan of champagne?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, like is it something that you'd usually order, like if you're out, like and you go out with your girls?
Sometimes. I mean, I'm more of like a dark.
A
dark liquor.
Guys, I don't know how you guys do it. You lot that like your dark liquor, I don't know how you do it. Like, babe, I have 2 sips of Henny and I'm on the floor.
Really?
Yeah.
I think I've got immune to it. It's actually quite bad.
Babe, that's like being champagne. That's why I started a whole show about it. Do you know what I mean? I sip champagne and it's just like it's water.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. Well, you know what? Without further ado, let's get some sipping.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, so you little Claire. So how you been, babe? How's life?
I've been good, literally like just taking every day as it comes, really.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, everything's been good. I've been, you know, like sorting everything out behind closed doors.
Listen, you've been working. That's what you've been doing. Like one thing about Bryn, babe, if you follow her on Instagram, like she's always active. You're always working. You're in the studio. You're releasing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see that you've been putting in the work. Like, was that something that you've always had since a young age? Like, just work hard, you know, to succeed.
Yeah, of course. Like I've just always been. I think I've just always been active as like a person. Like I just try and. I'm always wanting to do something every single day to try and keep my days busy.
Yeah.
Because if I don't, I tend to kind of get into my emotions a bit more. Do you know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
You're quite emotional. Cause
yeah.
What star sign are you?
I'm a Virgo.
I'm a Cancer, so we're really emotional.
Yeah.
Like, I'll be crying every 2 minutes,
Really
guys. You know what I mean? But
emotional.
what's Virgo? Like, are you guys quite like in touch with your emotions, like your feelings?
Yeah. I mean, we love very hard.
Oh.
We do love very hard, and I do especially like. But yeah, we are quite emotional. I mean, I'm just an emotional. I don't know if every Virgo is emotional.
I heard you guys are like badasses. And I see you on Twitter. Aren't Virgo supposed to be like, I'll break your heart? Like,
No, I don't know. Do you know what? This literally like, I've always got the heart broken on me anyway. When I was born, before my dad passed, he said to me as a baby that he was like, oh, this one's going to be a heartbreaker. So then when I was 15, my mum told me that when I was 15. And I used to like, draw stuff on my face and that, and then when she told me that, I just ended up it was just always, and I never get rid of it. Like it's never that.
Yeah, like, is it like an actual tattoo?
No. I've been drawing it on for like 8 years straight. Like it's just.
You should get it tattooed.
I have no tattoos.
None at all.
And everyone thinks it's a tattoo. So
like
but
literally.
I've always said that I drew it on. Like literally every day, I never miss a day without it. So because it's like very sentimental.
Yeah, it's unique to you. It's like you see it, you're like, yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Everyone always, you know, sees the broken heart, and a lot of like I've got a lot of ideas that's gonna be based around the heart as well. So
yeah, so it's quite close to like your brand and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
They don't wanna be us. They don't wanna discuss. Yeah, they just never show love. They can just fuck right off. I must be dumb. When it's true, but you ain't enough. Leave when it just like rust. But they be looking no fluff. They don't wanna be us. They don't wanna discuss. Nah, they just never show love. They can just fuck right off. I must be dumb. When it's true, but you ain't enough. Leave when it just like rust. But they be looking no fluff.
Obviously, people that get into music, it starts with fun.
It
starts with, you know what, I love music, you know, it's something that's like, you know, I'm just doing it for fun, and then you start taking it seriously when you start hearing feedback and people are like, yo, you're sick.
Literally, I was always in my bedroom like writing. I love songwriting, and I was just writing, and then my brother would be playing Tupac in the other bedroom, and I'd be listening to that, and then my mum's playing like Stevie Wonder, my sister's playing Beyonce, so I'm getting like all different, do you know what I mean? And then I started writing when I was like, I used to get a few comments in school of like girls and stuff, and I used to go home and write about it, and then I'll put on like a YouTube beat and start trying to rap to it and da-da-da-da. And then I think it's the emotion that music brings, like, I'm not much of a talker, right? Like, I can't really speak about my emotions too tough.
But you can express yourself.
But I can express, so like my music is like my voice, and like
that's
a lot
powerful.
of
my
yeah.
music is my voice. Wow, you're deep already.
You can see that as a quote, like
literally, like that is gorgeous.
But yeah, no, it's just literally all the emotion comes out of there, and the aggression and stuff like that. Because I'm not an aggressive person. Like, I'm mad chilled, like so chilled and just like vibes and everything. But like, obviously, what I go through behind closed doors, that's what I put out in my music anyway. Do you know what I mean? So, but yeah, like I always kind of had that musician mindset. Like I always hear certain sounds. I used to make the ad-libs I do now for my songs. Like that. I used to go around.
I can't even do it.
I used to run around my house doing it as a kid.
So is that where it came from?
Yeah, and then my mum was like, "It makes sense now. It makes sense."
Oh
like,
my God, here's your song.
She's like, and then the other ad libs as well. Like, I won't do them now, innit? They're a bit crazy, but yeah, my mum and my sister was like, "No, I know why." It all makes sense. Like,
so you stay true to yourself, basically. Like, if you hear your music, you're like, you know what? There's no gimmicks. There's no fakery. Like, this is Bryn. Like, this is me. Do you know what I mean?
100%.
So you write from your reality. You know, that's the kind of thing that inspires you when it comes to songwriting. And I think that's really important as well as an artist. You know, like to be able to write your own music, to be so authentic, and to be quite raw and really like display yourself like that. It's quite brave.
No, 100% it is. But like when I'm doing music though, it's like I feel more myself when I'm like on stage and you know, in the studio, because I'm literally like, it just comes out naturally. Do you know what I mean? Like that's where I feel most at home on stage all the time.
I love that.
But yeah, like I get really excited to go
out and perform. Like, you love what you do.
Yeah, exactly. So
you know,
I just love doing that. But yes.
Well, the first time that I came across Bryn, guys, was your your freestyle. 21 freestyle. Full of energy. I was like, oh my God, who's this girl? Like literally bouncing off. Like your energy jumps through the screen. Like, have you had that? Like, do people say that to you? Like, you're just so bubbly, so active.
Yeah, like I mean, when I'm doing music videos and stuff like that, and on stage, like, I'm crazy. Yeah. But like when I'm off stage, like, I'm mad chilled.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I'm just mad
like,
chilled.
She's quite chill. Your aura's like quite. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, like I'm very kind of like, I don't know, like more mellow and stuff like that. But like I can be hyperactive and stuff, but I'm just so chilled, like really proper chilled.
Well, that's the thing. Obviously, the success from that did really, really well.
Yeah.
And then was that when you were like, okay, do you know what? I'm quite good at this music thing. Like, let me give it a go. Like.
Yeah, no, I mean, before I was releasing, like, when I was at, like, 2018, before that as well, I dropped my first ever song in 2015 on SoundCloud.
I love SoundCloud.
Yeah, and it was just like, that's when SoundCloud was proper like...
That's where you found the best music, guys. So SoundCloud is literally, you find the authentic artists that are just dropping the heat.
Yeah, literally, and so I dropped my first one on there, and then...
What was that called? What was your first
It was called Money.
Money?
Yeah.
We all like money.
We all like money, yeah. We love a pound note. We love money, but yeah, that was my first one. And I was 15, I was talking about money, that's obviously...
What was the reaction like?
It was alright, you know, like back then everyone was like, I performed it at a show and people were clocking the chorus. Right. And they was performing it back to me, and I was like, bro, like people actually know the chorus and that, and I was thinking that I was getting excited and gassed and whatever, and then I was like, yeah, this is lit, like, this is proper.
One-way trip, no Martin Silver, mix the designer with fashion over. Been saying that I need a breakthrough, but I guess these people turning colder. Fuck them, I always got my own shoulder. Still pivot away as I get older. Keeping my distance from these fiends, they're not good for my aura.
You know, like I do take a lot of pride in how I present myself. Like my producer Matt, he said to me, whenever you leave the house, you always got to look like a superstar.
Period.
You know,
you do.
you know,
Like, you really take that on board.
Yeah,
every
like
time you go out,
ever since
you're
like
on
before he said that though, I would go down the shop thinking, oh, I feel a bit bummy. I mean, we can have our bummy days.
Yeah.
But like ever since he said that, like he said, because you never know who you're gonna bump into. Do you know what I mean? So like you've always got to present yourself. Like you got to be presentable. So he's embedded that into me.
Yeah.
So like I've just always thought of that. Like whenever I leave my house, I have to feel, and you obviously got to feel it as well.
Yeah, of course.
You know, like it's nice when when we do our makeup, we got
Yeah,
our hair
it's
done.
a woman thing. Like we just feel like glamorous. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I love fashion. Like my biggest fashion inspirations are the brats. So I've literally like I get all my like outfit ideas from the brats.
Right.
Literally, they
I used to love the brats.
Yes,
I was like, I'm Sasha.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm
I used to
it.
say I'm Chloe because of the blonde hair, and I was just like, yeah, like. But I always just look at the brats. Like, I've always looked at the brats, and that, yeah, like, and then I brought in like the baggy stuff because the brats was always kind of like they done the girly and then the baggy.
Yeah,
and the rock chick.
Yeah, a bit of gothic, bit of glam.
Yeah.
Like the way they switch it up was quite nice.
Yeah, I
do you know
love
what
all
I mean?
that. I love all that. But yeah, that's literally where I get all my ideas from, the clothing and stuff.
So tell us about your single Juicy. Because obviously this is one of your very successful single, 2 million views. 2 million views, guys. Do you know what I mean? So what was the creation process behind Juicy?
Juicy. Oh my god. I was just in the studio vibes in. And then I heard the beat, like my producer Steezy. I got two main producers, so I got Matty and Steezy. And I heard this beat and I was like, okay, it was going dum dum dum, and I was like, okay, cool. Like, and then soon as the beat, I can't choose a beat unless I hear that drop. Do you know what I mean?
And
So
it like sends you to another universe.
Yeah.
Like, boom,
and then literally the beat was played, and I was like, back again, I'm a loony. And then that was the first bar I came up with, and I kept it, and I was just like, I'm gonna. Because that we all loonies. I love being crazy. We all crazy. We all crazy. But like I said, yeah, back again. I'm a loony because some people have always like they've tried to suss me out a little, but they're like because
you can't suss me out.
Yeah, I'm just a bit like I feel like I'm not like when people say what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
With me, I feel like it's not really like that because I'm a very deep person and stuff like that, and I can be mad crazy, and not a lot of people some people don't really understand me too tough when they come across me. They're like, I've had comments like, Bryn's a bit weird, you know.
And you're like, yeah, I love that.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, I want to be weird.
Period.
Like that's literally me. Like I love
mean?
being weird. I love people saying Bryn's a bit like.
That's what like you're deep. Like you actually want to see into the world. You know what
exactly.
I mean?
So I just but yeah, that was the first lyric, and then I literally wrote it. And then we recorded it. The vibes was good though in the studio.
Look at the video, like the video is so energetic.
Back again, I'm a loony. Got a bump and my ass says juicy. I'm an artist, I ain't no groupie. Racks on the match when I need to be moody. I'm not a typical Lucie, but I do love a bit of sad booby. And when it comes to the music, stick out like it's so fun. We're making a movie. Slap them budge lips, darling. Bully Bryn, I beg your pardon. Belly full, but I'm still starving. No designer, I love a good bargain. It's the days with a date in the margin. At the bin, just pencil sharpening. When I'm up in the morning, cup of tea with Marge in the garden.
What was it like filming literally like in Central London? Was everyone staring at you? Like, were you just like, what's people like, what's going on with this girl?
They was, but it was fun, and I was on no alcohol, nothing. I was sober. I was sober.
Guys, go and watch
Sorry.
Juicy music video now, and this girl was sober through that video, and tell me she's not got the best vibes. Literally walking good vibes.
Thank you, Lucie. No, it was good though. It was good fun. And then after we celebrated with a McDonald's, and then I went back to the studio. But it was a last minute video. Like we was gonna shoot in my studio, and then I said, no, this ain't work. I'm so bossy when it comes to things.
That's how you have to be. That's
so
how you
bossy.
make sure things are done.
Yeah,
right,
some people think I come across maybe a bit rude, but I'm just mad. Like I want to get this done. Yeah, I want to get this done.
You want things to be perfect.
Yeah, so I was just like, I said, guys, I said to Reese, the guy that filmed it, Reese Visuals, I said to him, I said, we're going Oxford Street, and then I literally the first black cab that came, I put my arm out, I said, drop us at Oxford Street, Oxford Circus, and we just jumped in. It was literally it took us half an hour, 20 minutes to do that video, and then it was perfect. Yeah, literally just filmed it and then went McDonald's after and celebrated and then
How did
went
you
back
feel
to the
about the
studio.
reaction? Obviously, 2 million views. Like that must feel really, really good. Like, that's an accomplishment. Like,
yeah, no, 100%.
Looking back on that, do you feel like, wow, do you know what, hard work paying off?
Yeah, no, 100%. Like I remember when I put a like a song on YouTube, it got like 400 streams in a month or 400 views in like 2-3 months or something like that. And like going from that to this, like independent as well. Like, Juicy was completely independent. Literally, it was all organic, and that's why I'm so appreciative for all the love and stuff, because it was completely like off my own doing it.
And you just know it's real. Like, was that kind of a motivation just to be like, do you know what? Let me just pursue this career as an artist.
Yeah.
I can see I've got something special. You know, let me keep going.
Yeah, no, 100%. I always say like, people say to me, where do you see yourself? I say, I want to be a legend. I'm going to be a legend. I want to be an icon. I've always had that mentality in it, and like, and my dad used to sing as well. Like, so I have.
It's in the family.
Yeah, so like, I want to make sure this carries on. Do you know what I mean?
So carry that legacy. You know what I mean? It's your family name. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's beautiful.
But yeah, no, it's that obviously I want it to blossom even more. Like it's blossomed, but I just want to keep going and going, you know.
You will. Like, I promise you, like, you really will make it 100%. Just you and your whole vibe and your authenticness, like, will drive you. Do you know what I mean? Like, just keep being organic, keep being yourself, and you will see the rewards. No, just like everybody else that said, do you know what I mean? Because I saw you did your Fire in the Booth with Charlie Sloth. So how was that?
That was amazing.
I appreciate this, man.
Come on, Bryn!
Yo.
Woo.
Yeah. Aye. Speak. Yeah. Aye.
Let's go.
Yo. BP back more grinding, posted up on IG, do mileage, don't do no third man, no stylist. Make sure I get my P's all flying. By then, got a sweet one gliding. Through the keyhole, I'm still spying. Paranoid in the ends, no hiding. My name is Bryn, not Brian. I'm on the back of this jilly, no dinger. Push play till you see racks and stats on top of my finger. Feel my family, also good, then back to the grind, but I ain't no sinner. All legal action from me, never see me on the roads as that digger. Big winner.
Do you know what's crazy? I went with my producer Matt. And after we done it, I literally started crying because I was like, oh my God, like Charlie's actually like, he hit me up from 21 Freestyle. He said like, we got to get like, let's do a Fire in the Booth. Yeah. And I was just like, what the fuck, like Charlie Sloth, like it's crazy. And then like afterwards I started getting upset, and then because I was really like, I was proud that, you know, someone's actually taken me in. Do you know what I mean? Because it's like, it's been a long journey and stuff, and the stress and the overthinking and the anxiety.
People don't understand the grind.
Yeah. And then getting someone like Charlie Stuff to hit me up asking for a Fire in the Booth, it was just mad. So I was mad appreciative, and yeah, no, it was really sick.
And you showed it.
Yeah, it was thank you.
Like, you went in there, you did your thing. Do you know what I'm saying?
I appreciate
so
that.
was that a moment for you to be like, oh, okay, this could really be going somewhere?
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
No, 100%. It was a wicked experience. I really enjoyed it though, proper.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I really enjoyed it. And Charlie's lovely as well. He's such a lovely like soul. Like he's just so chilled and he's just bubbly, and yeah, he's lovely.
Yeah, and I feel like it's so important to have people like him in
Yeah.
the industry that are willing to put on, you know, the new talent
Yeah,
and
yeah,
give them
yeah.
that opportunity to showcase, you know, their talent and what they got to offer.
No, 100%, 100.
So obviously you didn't stop there, you kept going, you're just on this grind train, do you know what I'm saying? So it's like you did the Fire in the Booth, and then you did Next Up with Mixtape Madness. Like,
Yeah, no.
Just to make this, just to make this, just to make this.
Grew up in the ends with cockneys and all these crooks. Still fuck up a drill beat with just 4 bars, you know, and a beautiful hook. I get silly with it, got my head all up in these books. I'll still drop a 16 bar for the streets, don't even get no second looks. You know you just took a mad food, so for you my pussy tastes good. Man, fuck them knees, man, fuck them fiends. I can tell you I ain't still on that. Just really
Like, I just wanted to show them, innit, there's more, and there's a story. I'm not, you know, I've not been silver spoon fed.
Yeah.
You know, I've
Like you've put in the grind,
Yeah,
you've
like-
worked hard for this. do you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
and I've, you know, the struggle is there. It's not like There's no gimmicks, there's nothing like that. Everything's just authentic, and I'm very like, people know when I go on live, I talk the truth. It's mad, like I love talking to my peoples, and like, all my supporters are my peoples.
Is it nice to like interact with your supporters?
Yeah, 100%. Like they get to know. I ask me some interesting questions like would you rather's and stuff like that to get to know me, you know.
Way up, hope I don't calm down. Showing all the love back then, I'm way up, and they love me now. Some people that hate it, and there's some that wanna see me up. I'll make them proud. I got my head up in the clouds, I'm way up.
So you've literally come into the scene, made, you know, a voice for yourself when it comes to the 21 freestyle, then obviously you jump on the different platforms. Then you kind of came in with something a little bit different, and I really liked this because I thought, oh wow, she's really diving into different topics, you know, and obviously you dropped something that was for mental health awareness with your single Sellotape. Can you dive into a little bit about what made you create that record?
Well, Sellotape, I mean, you know, the meaning behind Sellotape for this song was things are very temporary, and your emotions and your feelings are temporary as well. So I feel like nothing ever lasts forever. So it's okay not to be okay. Do you know what I mean? So like, that's why I wanted to make a whole song about it and get deeply into it, because I know a lot of my supporters do struggle a lot with mental health, and literally me as well. So I wanted to cover and be their voice.
Yeah, and I love that. I love the fact that you actually take time out to
100%.
kind of connect with your supporters.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people are scared to use their voice and scared to open up. So I wanted to be their voice. Do you know what I mean? And like, that's literally like me, and one of my favourite artists is Lil Peep. I connected with Lil Peep so like personally. But he's literally one of my favourite artists, and sadly he passed away. But it was a very like crazy moment for me, because I felt so, even though I didn't know him personally, I was so connected to Lil Peep, and like the emotion behind it, and I could understand and I could feel. It's weird. I could feel something. And then now when people send me messages saying that
the same thing, is that a bit weird? How do you handle that?
It's crazy.
God, that's like powerful. That's like, oh my God, responsibility.
No,
Take a little Percocet and sellotape the pain away. Nothing hurt me more than they say that I'll never be okay. Now I pour my feelings in a cup, it's full of Hennessy. Take a little Percocet, they say. Show it out, I bet you no fucking all along. That I was a good girl just doing nothing wrong. Then you came into my life to fuck it up. Guess what, you failed, didn't you, but you didn't. Now I'm suffocating.
Well, let's be honest, it's not easy being a female rapper. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, it's not.
What is it actually like being a female rapper in this industry?
Like rap itself, like especially drill, is very dominated, like males. But I mean, the girls are pushing through though. There's just a lot of females coming up now, and I feel like we're actually being accepted and heard out.
And I feel like you're paving the way for that as well, literally.
I'm trying,
and
also Crystal as well. Crystal's one of like, she's literally like one of my favourites. She's so lovely.
How did it come together with you guys collaborating and basically partnering up for the all-female plugged in? Because obviously you guys were together in the visuals.
Yeah, no, literally me and Crystal always catch the vibe, you know, like she's so lovely. She's such a great like soul, and
super talented.
Yeah, she's so sick. Like her bars and the way she like, it's effortless. Like the way she delivers is crazy.
BP up in the red, put your arms out to the dance and sled. Bubble her up like Pepsi, shake your bumper, then go in a glad. These girls move like Jekyll and Hyde, left two face on my left hand side. Now I got demons all in my eyes, that jaw too loose, so I hear his lies.
The fumes of the stew come loud, fuck the cloud, I'm plugged in. Put a 1 with a 20, I'm a grown up now. Can't partake in no dumb shit. Got no gloves on a hammer, don't touch it. Them they get legs spread like fungus.
It was amazing. All the girls did their thing, man. Like when I first heard it all put together, I was like, I said this is gonna go off. And then, and it was nice that Fumes done that, you know, like he put on all the females, and it was very like, I feel like it was I mean, like, you know, it was well deserved, and like there was like loads of guys always doing a plugged in, and then there was no females, and I'm glad that Fume's actually done it and stuck to it, and then the whole plugged in just really it went off. It's good that the females are coming up and they're just not giving a fuck about what the guys are saying.
So tell us what you have coming up there.
I've got a lot. I've got new music, a new sound coming, but I'm not going to say too much. What I've got coming is very different, and I feel like it's never been done before.
Never been done before. We're getting an exclusive.
I can actually say that with chest. Right now. I can say that with chest though, because I don't think it actually has. But all I'm saying is it's very like true to me and what I love listening to.
Yeah.
So like my whole aura is just around that type of sound as well.
I can see my whole world changing. There's no need to live if I can't be with you. I'm sorry. I really miss you. Swerving lanes, I'm a past princess. Come to the show on stage and impress. Battle them and them, tell them stay blessed. It's about love here and just success. And then she'll come alive. It's just me, myself and I roll up that I believe, get busy with it till quarters. One way trip, no more.
I feel like you have so much to offer. Do you know what I mean? I feel that's what's so exciting about you as an artist. Like each drop, just bringing something new. So when you're telling us now you got something even more exciting coming up this year, I'm like, you know what? You're definitely going to fulfill the excitement. And it's like, well, sitting or waiting. So I'm really, really excited to see that.
You.
Are you going to be touring? Like, you're going to be performing?
I would love to be touring. I mean, you just never know. It could come out of the woodworks. But right now I'm just literally doing some performances, like nightclub performances, which is good for the summertime.
Yeah.
You know, everyone's out getting lit.
Bringing
and
the vibe.
Yeah, and like I've got a club performance next week. I think in a couple of weeks' time. My first club performance. But yeah, my first one, and then I'm excited for that. And then just like I'm just focusing on the singles right now.
Yeah.
And then hopefully, fingers crossed, I can do another headline for the end of the year.
Yeah, of course. And another sold out headline, period.
Yeah, period.
You know your fans come out for you.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
100%. No,
so as an independent artist, like, do you feel like it's important for artists to be independent and be in control of their own music and what they're putting out? Or do you feel like you need that support of a label?
I think you should always have control as an individual. I mean, I'm not even just talking about being an artist. You know exactly what you like. You know exactly what you think, you feel, your emotions. It all comes from you. And I always said the artist always drives the boat, no matter what. And they have to, because no one's gonna do stuff for you. You've got to make them situations. You've got to take yourself to these events.
Yes.
You've got to network. You've got to do all that good stuff. But I always say, like, just be true to yourself. Do what you want. And I mean, I'm like, I don't let anyone bossing me around.
Yes.
I'm the boss. I really don't like it. Like
I love that.
That's why, like, I've had before music, I had so many jobs working in like Pizza Hut, Domino's, Casper's, hairdressers, everything.
Yes.
And I just literally hated it. Like I just wanted to be my own boss.
Yeah.
So I basically just like said, fuck this, I'm gonna, sacrifice everything and then just do music. And then I just that's how I just stuck my head to it and just carried on or whatever. But like, yeah, I don't let anyone bossing me around. It's not diva-ish. I just know exactly what I want. I just know what I want. So like, I always make it happen.
Would you ever like to be signed to a label?
I wouldn't mind. I never say never. Never say. I was before when I was 17. I came out of that when I was 19. It was an amazing experience. Like, I don't regret anything. They was very supportive, lovely team. But what happened? I was just very like, my vision was like, I wanted something that it just, you know what I mean? When I want to bring something to life, it's just kind of hard to kind of get to that. And so I think we just all kind of, like, it was a mutual agreement. But other than that, I would definitely love to sign. I'll never say never.
Never say never.
Yeah, never say never. But it was good experiences though. Like, I'm glad it happened. Like, you work with people, and then you work with new people, and you meet a lot of fresh faces, you know what I mean? And it's like networking and stuff like that, so.
Baby girl,
Yeah?
what's the setup saying back there?
We got from some full-grown kits, premium.
I can't hear you, baby girl. You're dressed in all black, man. My Nubian princess, come forward, man. Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
You're right, guys. Yeah. Yeah. What, is this everything you need on the list, right? Yeah. All right. So yeah, we have full-grown kits, premium.
How much for the premium?
About 1100.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
You got that, brother?
That's light. We got that.
That's
What are we talking about when it comes to the
I got a van outside
van? It's a van up front, or are we delivering? Van, yeah?
Yeah.
Do you wanna mind getting me that? Get the van started for me. Marky.
Yes, mate.
Let's get all the stuff.
All right, my bro. I like that, man. Respect.
I saw you doing your cameo in the 9s crop circle. Like, what? You also doing your acting. So what, was that the first time you dived into like, an acting role? Oh,
yeah, no, it was obviously Nans is lit person. He's lovely, down to earth, and you know we met during, like, we always came across each other in the studios and stuff, and then we ended up just having a conversation, and then his vibe is so lit. You know, and then, yeah, just literally happened like that, and we stayed in contact. I always see him all the time now, because he studios near mine, so, but yeah, like, it's wicked, like, to have that kind of relationships with these different artists and stuff like that. And Nines
have
is,
that respect.
yeah, exactly, Nines is mad chilled as well, so I love chilled people.
Yeah.
You know, like, and I feel like, you know, even, yeah, just literally when an artist is, you know, on your same mindset and stuff like that, you talk about.
It's a lot easier just to gel.
Yeah, exactly. And then he asked me to be in his crop circle film.
But keep it real, did you stutter on any lines? Did you have to do a couple of takes?
Yeah, I did.
Or was it the first take?
No, it wasn't the first take. It was a couple takes.
I love that.
Yeah, people in the background making too much noise, and it wasn't me. Like, you know, no.
Well, is acting something that you'd like to dive more into?
100%. I want to do a horror film. Like, I want to do a horror film, or like something that's really that involves action. Like, I love Harley Quinn. I love Suicide Squad. Like, you know, that whole like bad bitch type of vibe.
We should do a music video with like Harley Quinn kind of vibe.
Yeah, it's coming, Lucie. I'm telling you now. Like, the new sound is very like in your face.
Yeah. Who is the dream artist that you would love to feature on your album?
I think Billie Eilish. Yeah.
I can see it already.
I think Billie Eilish, or either Billie Eilish, Travis Scott, or Miley Cyrus. She's influenced me. A lot of people have influenced me, you know, growing up. I grew up on a lot of like old school music. Like, I'm talking like the 80s rock stuff. Like, you know, Billy Idol, Blondie, Madonna, you know, when it was very like pop, like just in your face, like sex
just
icon.
unapologetic.
Yeah, like I love a good blonde.
Right.
I look at Pamela Anderson.
Yeah,
you know, Baywatch. Yeah, like sexy blondes. Like, I do love a good blonde.
I feel like you like match sexy with edgy really well.
Thank you.
Like, really, really well. Do you know what I mean? But then you're like, it's alternative, it's different.
Yeah,
it's in your
that's
face,
my vibe. That's my whole
mean?
vibe. You literally hit the nail on the head.
Hit the nail on the head.
But yeah, no, I do love a good like iconic woman. You know, like Madonna was. Yeah. She's still iconic till this day. Blondie, Debbie Harry. Yeah, Pamela Anderson. Just very like iconic. Lady Gaga was one of them as well. I loved how Lady Gaga just doesn't care what everyone thinks.
Came out in a whole meat suit.
She doesn't care. Like, and I just loved her whole vibe. Like, she just switched it up. She just didn't care, and that's how I like. Yeah. You know, a lot of people say, "What the hell is she wearing?" Like, when I walk down the road, when I'm on the way to a show, sometimes I wear what I'm wearing
to the show.
Like on stage or whatever, because I don't want to carry my stuff. Like, and then
walking down the street, they're like,
and then they see some big fluffy boots, like, and then you get the old people going, "Oh my god, what is she wearing?" But I'm just like, that's just me. That I'm mad comfortable right now.
You know what? If you didn't get that reaction, then you know you look shit.
Yeah.
Then she knows she looks boring. Like, obviously, music, something you love, something that you want to be amazing at, and you want to do all those amazing moments, the Brits, the Grammys. Like, does that mean something to you? Do you want to have those moments at those award shows that, oh wow, okay, what I'm doing is really connecting with people?
Yeah, 100%. That's one of my biggest goals, you know. To win an award, and just like kind of everything that I've always like dreamt about, just bringing it alive. Because I always said that. I said I've got too much to lose. I don't want to, you know, like we all have the moments where you want to give up and stuff.
Yeah.
But I said before, like, you just got to stop watching other people and just live in your moment.
Do you ever want to expand and do other things? Like, look at Rihanna, she's doing the Fenty Beauty.
Yeah.
She's expanding to different avenues of business. Is that something that you would like to do as well? Like,
Yeah.
what other interests do you have as an artist?
100%. I think fashion, I would love to definitely do like makeup and stuff like that. But I think clothing definitely, because a lot of people been asking. But I have got ideas.
Yeah, do you have merchandise for your fans to order?
No, not yet.
Bring that soon, let's go.
I know,
Comment below if you're a fan of Bryn and you would like her to drop some merch. You're an absolute gem, and that's what I'm saying, that you are definitely going to be successful because your talent speaks for itself. But then your actual personality is so humbling, so kind.
Thank you.
And I feel like the world is yours, babe. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm really excited to see what we got coming up next. And you know, she told us she's got something a little bit different. Gonna surprise us. We're gonna be like, woo, okay. And I just want to say thank you so much for joining us today on Champagne Talks of LA. Like,
thank you.
It's been the best vibes, guys. Like, honestly, like, you've been an absolute gem.
I appreciate
and I'm
you.
excited to see what you got coming up. And yeah.
Thank you, Lucie, for having me.
Baby.
Thank you. I really do appreciate you having me today.
Of course.
And I've had fun as well.
Did you enjoy it?
Yes, nice.
Are you a bit lit? Are you a bit tipsy?
A little bit, yeah, but I'm trying to stay like...
Come on, let's finish our glass.
Can't do it. Lucie's gonna... I need a night out with you.
Yes.
Yeah.